Hello, it's Amber here from Symbols for Living. I am going to now read the Capricorn Love Tarot Scope for April 2016. I can only profusely apologize for them being late, but this was my first dry run of actually creating a monthly tarot scope for love, the love life of all the star signs. So forgive me, please. And I really hope that the information that I am able to provide to you today and the insight that I'm able to give to you today is still helpful to you even so late in the month. Also, I'll be doing the May tarot scopes very soon, so they should be on time. But to get started on the reading, it looks like a really lovely deck layout here, spread. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Nine of Cups, you've got the Queen of Wands in the spread, and you've got the Magician card, and you've got the Nine of Pentacles throughout the deck. So, and then on top of that, you also got the Three of Cups. So it's looking really, really positive this month. You have got a bit of hard work that you're facing, it looks like, personally. You may feel like you've had to work quite hard to find the success or the happiness that's now coming in. But I think with all this hard work, you've realized that you are the magician. You know, the Magician card does talk about realizing your own power and realizing your own, the resources that you have available to you. So if you are single, you may feel like you've had to work quite hard to reach this level of contentment in yourself and this level of self-assuredcy. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. It looks like what you're hoping for is love in your hope position. That's where the Ace of Cups has been laid. So you are hoping for love, and maybe you're fearing that, you know, all this hard work that you're having to endure may not come, but you are strongly hoping for it. And the Ace of Cups is a really good omen. The Magician on its own is a really good omen. So yeah, fingers crossed. There'll be a lot of love coming your way very quickly. The Knight of Swords is also in the picture, and he's overarching. He's crowning the reading. So it looks like there will be a lot of swift movement, maybe with this, all this hard work that you have been doing, possibly on yourself, or focusing maybe even just on work, has now quite swiftly brought in a clearer mind, a fresh perspective, I would say, and also making you act and move forward a lot quicker. Maybe previously, because we've got going out here, the Queen of Discs, which does speak to, slower moving energies, and more grounded energies. And that's now leaving you. There could be a lady who's leaving you. It could be maybe a man who has a lot of kind of feminine, earthly characteristics, maybe a very nurturing person. That person is now leaving, or as part of your recent past, and you're now moving forward quite quickly, moving forward and letting the past stay in the past, and you're now looking very much to the future. You've got the Three of Cups at the center of the reading, crossed by the Strength card. So again, when I say the Strength card, sorry, Nine of Wands. Again, this talks of hard work. So you feeling like you've had a lot of hard work to go through, maybe in love relationships recently. You may feel like you may have just come through quite a strenuous relationship. You may have had to work through a lot in relationships. And now you're maybe really trying hard just to have a good time with your friends. You know, you're leaving the Queen of Discs, who may be quite slow moving, and quite serious and focused on the practicalities of life. And now you're looking to have some fun and work hard and play hard, you know, to kind of balance things out again, which is going to bring you a lot of gain, because coming in to the picture, we've got the Nine of Discs, which speaks about independence and finding personal success through all your hard work. So through all your hard work, you have found this success, and I think now you just want to kind of quickly move on, celebrate, and move into a more positive space quite quickly, and you're going to work quite hard to do that. At the base of the reading, we've got the Queen of Wands, which again is a very positive omen. It does speak to learning through your mistakes and making them make you more powerful. So to me, the Queen of Wands does talk about alchemy a lot, to me personally. From my personal experiences with it, it does talk to being positive, being confident, and not allowing the negative things in your life to make you negative, but to remain positive, to remain balanced, and to know your worth throughout it all, love yourself throughout it all. So maybe the experiences that you have had has brought you to this new awareness of your own self-worth. And actually all the trials and tribulations that you have been through have actually grown you into this beautiful, new, powerful you. So that's what I see there. So in terms of relationships, you may be, if you're single, again, you may now know your worth with also the Magician card being there. You may very well know your worth now. And with the Nine of Discs coming in as well, which talks about personal success, achievement, feeling quite good about where you're at and what you've gained. Yeah, it definitely looks like you found the strength within, and you've turned maybe the oppression and the hard work that you've had to go through into a very positive, or you're trying to turn it very much into a positive thing for yourself, and you're now looking for that new relationship. You're looking for that real kind of soulmate connection with the Ace of Cups, and you're hoping that it does come in. But you know, surrounding you, you've got the Nine of Cups, so it does show you that, you know, around you, literally in your environment, you do have an abundance of love and affection around you. So there's plenty. You're not short of admirers, and you're not short, you know, you've got a lot of love to give as well to the people around you. And I think they do feel that, you know, the people around you do feel your newfound sense of happiness within. I think a lot of the hard work you have been going through has brought you, you know, funnily enough, the Queen of Wands does speak to a lot of the trials and tribulations you have been through have brought you happiness in your environment. People can see the change and they're loving it. And you know, you're loving the way it makes you feel. There's plenty of love around you, and abundance even. you couldn't ask for more. Your wishes seem to have come true, and now I think you're hoping that love does come through. And there's some, you know, through all the offers that are being made to you, that hopefully something really of substance does come through and you can find that connection. And it looks like with the Eight of Wands being the final outcome, that you will be getting, there'll be a lot of messages back and forth. There'll be a lot of quick movement in your efforts to find the one, or to find a significant relationship, or a fulfilling relationship. So it's looking like there's a lot of quick movement here. You're leaving behind a lot of the slow moving energies. And you know exactly now how you can do that, and the resources available to you. You realize now that really it's up to you. The Queen of Wands speaks to that as well. She said, you know, she reminds us that it's up to us to make those changes. We do have the power within. It's about us making those transformations within ourselves, us taking the lead. to follow our dreams, goals, ambitions, loves, or whatever the desire might be. And you know now how to do that. So you're very much empowered at the moment as a single. If you're in a relationship, it does talk to you guys trying quite hard to have fun, trying quite hard and being quite determined to bring fun back into your relationship if it wasn't there prior, or being determined to remain positive in your relationship regardless of all the hard work that you might both being having to endure at the moment, and possibly using this energy to be a transformative, positive time. You're trying to use all the energies that you have available to you to put into positive use and positive practice. And you have quite quickly come to this decision. You have quite quickly realized this with the Knight of Swords. I'm just looking at the card here, and there's actually doves, 3 doves coming in. So it might be peace of mind. You might now have peace of mind, or you're looking for peace of mind in your relationships or in your relationship. Maybe you've worked really hard now and you just want to kind of do it the Gemini way, you know, be a bit more lighthearted about things, and put more positive thoughts into your relationship, and leave behind the kind of working hard and focusing on material kind of security. Even though that's an important part to focus on, I would never suggest that you let that go. But it looks like you're just bringing more of a focus now into having fun and not spending too much time thinking and contemplating, but just like deciding what you want to do and then going for it. And that is bringing in some gain for you. Yeah, with the 9 of discs here, it's bringing in a lot of security for you in itself. So, you know, where you may be even focusing on, you know, more mundane kind of material responsibilities, you've now found that there's a lot to be gained in just working hard on your happiness too. Working hard on the happiness of the relationship. So yeah, it's looking like it is bringing a lot of happiness, this new kind of decision to have fun, which I guess would make sense. Yeah, with the Magician being at the kind of, well, at the base of the deck, after shuffling and spreading the cards, it would seem that you know you have all the resources available to you to make this work. You do feel empowered as a couple, or maybe you yourself feel empowered in this couple. You feel like you can definitely make some headway and find success together. And with the 9 of Cups being in your surroundings, there's a lot of love in the air. You may be socializing a lot more with friends, family, doing things that you love together, being really happy together, and just sharing the love with each other. It's just love is abounding. It's everywhere. Then you may be leaving notes around the house for each other, or, you know, or doing romantic things to make each other happy. So you're really trying to make your environment happy and jolly, and you seem to maybe to counteract a lot of the hard work that you've both had to do recently. Maybe you're working towards a particular goal in your recent past, and you now maybe have reached that goal. It looks like with the 10 of Wands you've come to the end stage of that hard work or project, and you're now just focused on being happy, and you're just hoping for more happiness, and you don't want this happiness to you really want the relationship to work. Basically, you both really want the relationship to work, and you're wishing for a lot of love to come in quite quickly. I think you want it to come in. You don't want to waste any more time doing the boring, mundane things in life. You realize now that you need to have fun, or fun is needed. So there'll be maybe a lot of text messages and stuff. You'll be texting each other throughout the day, and there'll be a lot of quick communication that will bring in, new ways of thinking about things, more positive, new ways of looking at things. You may see things from so many more different angles now. So yeah, a lot of happiness is coming in with the 8 of Wands. There'll be a lot of quick changes, quick movement. You may even take a trip away. But you're definitely moving away from the kind of mundane responsibilities of everyday life, at least for April anyway. And you're turning a lot of your hard work into positive energy. A lot of the maybe stress, you're using that as a stepping stone, as a learning tool to bring you to your success as a couple. And for those of you newly dating, it looks really positive. Again, happiness is all around you. You will be out there socializing with friends. You and your partner will be making an effort to really make this work through fun, and maybe not worrying about work so much. Maybe your dating life has been affected by having to work a lot and, focusing on everyday matters. And now you've decided to make a real effort to have some fun. So you guys can really feel good about yourselves and be happy. So I think that's all that I can really say from the spread that's being laid out. I'm not really getting any more messages. But if you have any more questions, comments, concerns, absolutely anything, feedback is really what's going to make this channel progress. So please do leave a comment in the comment box below. And also check out the details in the description to link up with me on Facebook or Twitter, whatever you prefer. And we'll speak again in May. Take care and good luck, Capricorn. Bye.